Hello, hello. We are recapping another Wednesday episode of Survivor on Real Talk. My name is Devin Readers. How are you today, John?
Can I just say we need to put our flags in hat mask now?
What?
We need to put the flags in hat mask because we lost the great Mayor Slamtown.
Oh yes. We are all shook right now, and we need to recover from the shookness. So forgive me if you sound shook.
I'll just do a quick salute. Okay.
Yeah, we need to like play tabs or something. But anyway, we'll get to that later. So where do you want to start, John? Should we start at the reward challenge?
Should we just start in the beginning where I guess when they got back, she looked like she just looked like that she is already this accused person, like she's this criminal, like all the Goliath shit, saying like, oh, she's accused of jury pandering, and of course trying to clear her name, and really nobody fell for it.
Yeah, she I think that was like the complete wrong move. You do not go when everybody obviously knows or is at least strongly suspecting that it's jury pandering. You don't go around and lie. In that case, you're honest and said, "Okay, I was jury pandering. It's fine. Well, it's not fine, but I'm sorry." And that's what you do. You don't like lie about it.
Yeah, no, Angelina, like I think when that happened, like she is done. Like her game was like done. She's over. Like she has.
Yeah, her game is over. But
yeah, I mean, this time people will just use her just like as a decoy. So that is really what we're gonna see Angelina probably between now and probably to the finals.
Yeah, she's not gonna get any votes, but she may be in the final. So.
Yeah, she'll just be that girl that nobody wants, but she has to. That way,
Yeah. So next, do you want to go to the reward challenge, or what do you want to go next?
Yeah, let's talk about that, and then so yeah, this challenge, I think what I heard is like it's really like from Australian Survivor, like that challenge, like people were saying like that's a challenge that I seen from Australian Survivor.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. Sorry, my internet was having a little problem there, but it's fixed now.
Should we start again?
Yeah.
No, we'll restart on the talking about the reward.
Yeah, we can restart that again. So sorry. So the reward challenge, you were saying it was from
Australian Survivor.
Australian Survivor.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know if I heard about that 15-minute, switching thing, but I don't know. I think that's the first time I've seen them, having to, take out one person every 15 minutes.
Yeah. How did you like how that played out?
It was good, but like, I didn't think it was gonna be, such a big deal until, until Dan, for all the people, Dan, he just decided, he is like so arrogant, like, he got this, like it's like, his attitude is like he's a man.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry if the audio cut out. That was really weird. Okay.
Oh my
screen just went out and then it came back in, but I think we're good now. Okay. So yeah, let's move on about the one person every 15 minutes. Like, what did you think of that?
I think to me it was something brand new that I never seen. I mean, I think, well, for me watching it in the Australian Survivor seasons, like I thought people just have to drop or have to give up whenever they can, but this one's like every 15 minutes, I guess, because they don't want to make it forever that chance. So I think that's why I understand.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was a time thing.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I don't want anybody passing out from lifting weights.
So let's talk about the pizza.
Yeah, it wasn't talked about a lot, but I think I guess they're pretending to be happy that it was good, but I think other international Survivor seasons, they have better pizza, and plus they have sponsors.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, would you rather have a Pizza Hut or a pizza that is made from a Survivor production?
You never know. They may have pretty good pizza.
I don't know, because I hear some Survivors saying that the pizza in Survivor isn't that tasty, but they had to eat it just because, they needed something.
Yeah, but I'm sure if you have pizza after that long of not eating anything, it's the best pizza you've ever had. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's really, how much did you eat since 21 days?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, nothing best about the pizza or this challenge, but the only thing we got was Dan just being a complete a-hole himself.
Yeah, like Dan was a little bit of a butthole. So yeah, I can hold on to it. No, you can't.
Yeah, then 30 seconds later,
Drop.
But yeah. So yeah, I mean, can we talk about now, I guess, I don't know what's wrong with Mike, but he suddenly just wants to go after Christian.
Yeah, I wonder what switched in Mike's thinking. Did he suddenly perceive him as a threat, or what happened?
I have no idea, but I think it's something that maybe because, Christian and Mike didn't really have a chance to bond, unlike Nick.
Yeah, because Christian and Mike had a chance to bond, so then that Mike perceived him as a threat, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know why Mike decides to go after Christian, but I don't know. I think Mike now is something that it is gonna be, really be a target now, because especially on Christian and possibly Nick at this point, because Nick just didn't know about this, blindside. I mean, they could talk about it, but this is really one bad management that Mike did of not telling his rock star.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, it was crazy that Mike didn't tell him. Who told him again?
He told mostly all the Goliaths.
Yeah, he told mostly all the Goliaths, but who told Nick?
He didn't tell Nick.
But no, who ultimately told Nick? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, I think it was after Tribal. I mean, after the immunity, it was Alec or old people again. Just told Nick about the plan. So.
Yeah, it was a Goliath that told David, and they weren't even in an alliance together. So.
And I'm just.
So how do you think that'll play out for Alec and Nick? Because that'll be a very interesting dynamic.
This is so weird because Nick, I mean, let's all talk about Nick is not a target, which is a good thing so far. But eventually, I don't know. Somebody's gonna find out everyone's gonna find out oh, everybody trusts Nick. So I mean, this guy has not been called out since that first episode. So I mean, I just don't know how Nick can be so trusted at this point, especially.
Yeah, he's not pissing anybody off, so he'd be an ideal winner. He's got good relationships, so he can make it to the end. How can you not?
Yes, good relationships.
Yeah,
he got good relationships, and then he probably has this story for the jury. He's just David who came out of this, poverty state, and then, has to work up just to, be what he is today. And, he went back to his hometown and, having to do this. And, and he also has his, support the loss of his mom. So maybe that first episode in the beginning when Nick talked about it, like, I think I could see, that winner upside with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so I think Nick already has a chance, and maybe Mike and Alec probably has their chance low already. They just dropped their winning.
Yeah, Mike, just his level just went down because he didn't tell Nick, and Alec, he's pissed a lot of people off. So
yeah, so I could see next week. Yeah, I could see next week 2 alliances broken up: the Strike Force and the Rockstars already just gone.
Yes. And so, what do you want to talk about next?
Maybe that immunity challenge, I guess, because it was mostly all this tribal. All this was talking about Christian being a target and how to save him. So, the immunity, we've seen it before.
Yeah, we've seen it before, but. Yeah, I just want to mention one thing. When Angelina didn't win immunity, I thought for sure Christian was going to come the whole episode. But when Angelina didn't win immunity, I thought, okay, he has a chance because they might vote out Angelina. But I could never have predicted how things would go down.
I never predicted that it was going to be this crazy. But I mean, let's talk about immunity where I think it was like a minute that everybody dropped, almost everybody.
Yeah, like everybody dropped they lost like 5 people within a minute.
Yeah, but I think the weird thing is like, Jeff saying like, oh, the last time we did this challenge was on Game Changers where Culpepper won it. And Dan for some reason said like, that's my hero.
Yeah, like his survivor hero was Culpepper. That was like, weird to hear.
Wait, who's your survivor hero, Dan? If, we know Dan is Culpepper.
Yeah.
Who's yours? We're all curious.
My survivor hero and my hero in life, Zeke, if you're listening to this, which I doubt you are, but if you ever listen to this, I love you. Like, okay. I love you so much. Like, he will possibly get into this, but he pulled me out of a really dark place. So,
okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, mine's a little bit quirky, but mine is Natalie Anderson because she got me into Survivor.
Oh yeah, Natalie Anderson's a good one. She's funny.
Yeah, not because she's Amazing Race, which I used to watch a lot, but now she's on Survivor. But it's just because how she is. Like she is this tough girl, and she when Nadia and Jeremy got voted out, like she played the game that I don't think anyone ever saw.
Yeah, when I went back and watched that season on Hulu because I missed it when it first aired because I was in high school and the workload was when Nadia got voted out, I thought, oh, she's next out. And then she went on to win. Spoiler for any of you that haven't watched that season, I'm sorry.
Yeah, a season, a season later, spoiler. So
yeah, and she went on to win, and it was just she did everything right. It was
and really, she didn't get any blood in her hands, which I guess is a good thing. But she caused the John Mitch blindside, and able to choose Missy over Baylor, and then getting Jacqueline to both were to use the idol, which is I guess a smart thing because you do this, okay, it's a repayment, and it makes her look good in front of the jury.
Yeah, and so she had incredible jury management, incredible strategy. It was amazing.
All right, so yeah, let's get back to the current season. Sorry.
Yeah, let's get back to the current season.
So yeah, is it a good idea for Angelina to say, okay, I'll just be a decoy when she was that close to being voted out? Also, like she should have known that she's still a target.
Yeah, I think she clued into that because you remember she said, I don't like being on a hot seat even though it's fake, and she was kind of like,
yeah, nobody wants to be on a hot seat, but this episode, what we learned is like nobody is that comfortable. You can never be safe on Survivor.
If we didn't learn a thing from this episode, it's nobody is safe on Survivor unless you have some kind of immunity, because
like Dan of all people.
Like Dan of all people.
I mean, do you just want to get to the tribal because it was something?
Yeah, let's get to this crazy butt tribal. One of the craziest I've ever seen.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, I'm reading and like when Jeff said, "Okay, time to vote," and I thought Nick was going to use his idol is still a vote. But can we talk about first because we didn't discuss it about last week? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So when we had the merge, there was that clue that says, the merge, everything you need, and Gabby was saying about this could be a clue, or am I just having Survivor paranoia? And
yes.
Davey and Nick and Davey found that same clue, and then they realized it was that little tree.
Yeah, and I thought that was ingenious of the producers because I originally thought that it was going to be on the back of the clue. Like, they were going to peel the sign off and then turn it over, and that would be it. But, like,
okay, yeah.
It was a spot. It was, like, the picture of the spot where it was.
Yeah, but we got to give credit also to a great Survivor fan, DJ LaBelle Klein on Twitter.
Yes.
He's the one that figured out, like, okay, that's what it is. The clue is that tree.
Yeah, so shout out to the face we never see, the Wandolph legend, DJ LaBelle Klein, for that.
Yeah, but I think the best thing is Davey, distracting those guys so that way nobody is suspected of Nick and Carl.
Yeah, that was great strategy on his part. That was like a great diversion. So.
And suddenly Carl is just in this alliance and like, okay, where have you been?
Yeah, they didn't even mention him. He just like walked right up, and I guess it was like, okay.
And I think Dave said like, oh, Carl just joined us, so yeah, we all couldn't get to this, advantage train. And I mean, let's talk Davey distracting the Goliath, and then Nick finding it under that tree, which is a bad thing because I was smiling when they found it when that happened.
Okay, so Davey distraction was that was a pretty good diversion. Like, what do you think he was doing? Like, just spinning the spear? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. Like, is he doing a coach impression?
Yeah, is he doing a coach impression? Like, is he Dragon Slayer 2 or something?
I don't know, but I mean, they're all born for it, so like they're all distracted, so which is a good thing, and I like. And then Nick finds that still a boat, so I mean, this could be better than what Fishback did. Sorry, Fishback.
Yeah, sorry, Fishback, but yeah, I think this episode overtook you.
And then Carl tells Davey and Nick about his island on fire. So I mean, I don't know what's going on with Carl because I mean he didn't have a confession, but this was the time we see him actually be in the alliance.
Yeah, and he wasn't a huge threat, and now telling him about the idol fire makes him a threat. So
yeah, I mean we hadn't not seen Carl since him getting blindsided when he lost Jessica. So that's the only thing we've seen with Carl that's big. But now he is part of this threesome, I guess. I mean, there's no alliance name yet, so Nick didn't make it official. But
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, sorry about that. Let's just get to the tribal because I am
Let's get to this crazy tribal. What did you think, first of all?
First of all, I'm just like, okay, when I saw Nick, okay, Nick's about to bolt, but I thought he was going to say to Jeff, like, I want to play my steal a bolt.
Yeah, I I thought when Nick kept sitting there and sitting there and sitting there, I thought, oh, he's about to say something to Jeff, but he didn't.
And then I was like, okay, but my question is, if Nick actually wanted to play his, steal a bolt, who would he stolen? Whose bolt?
Probably,
It can't be a David because I guess they're all going to be together.
probably Angelina's, because then if she got the second most votes, that would steal hers and prevent her from pulling any funny business. So that's my guess.
I can assume that. I mean, yeah. I mean, Angela could vote for herself.
Yeah.
But me, I was thinking like maybe it could be like someone who is not like on screen. So I was thinking like, is it going to be Alec or is it going to be Kara? Like I thought, because I mean, this dealable, like if it was used, like who? I mean, I guess it's a good thing that Nick didn't use it because it'd still be 7-6 at that point, so it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah, it would still be 7-6. So they would still have the numbers even with 2 votes. So
so I'm glad that Nick didn't decide to do it because you need to use it until like final 7, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it didn't say what until when. So, but
I'm assuming final 5, same as.
That's what I'm assuming also, but I think it's best not to have all the advantages in one tribal, especially what we saw with Suri.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then Carl, like, I thought he was gonna play some nullifier thing, but I think it was smart because I don't think they knew about Dan's idol except Nick, I guess.
No,
and they can't even vote for Dan because of his, immunity.
Yeah, so it was smart for Carl to hold on to it because he's gonna need it later on, no doubt. So.
Yeah, and then there's the thing when, all right, now Jeff has a tribal, like okay, and one has an idol, and then has a long pause, and then Davey just suddenly stood up.
Yeah, and I was shocked that he actually played the idol. I thought there's no way, and
I was like, yeah, I mean it's gonna be risky, but it was good. I guess because Christian is part of that David, and especially with Davey, like I guess they needed Christian at this point because they want to keep the numbers strong.
Yeah. So, and then Dan plays the idol, which I was sort of surprised about.
But it was Angelina.
Yeah.
It was Angelina saying to Dan, like, whispering Dan, like, Dan, the idol, Dan. And then just fell for it, and then like, okay. And then, so all the balls are red, not count, and then we get to John.
Yeah, and
my God.
I must say that is one of the best executed vote splits that we've seen in Survivor history.
Yeah, not probably since Cambodia with Kelly Wentworth and those 3 witches, able to get out Savage on the final 12 and the same placement as John today.
Yeah. So,
did you know that? Like the same final 12, if that final 12 is Savage.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I don't remember some of the seasons because
Cambodia.
I don't think I watched Cambodia all the way through because I was in high school. So
yeah, but that season it was really about Wentworth being this player that we all hope that she is, and she is this greatest, one of the best players to never win.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that season after the season's over.
Yeah, make a note saying watch Survivor Cambodia.
Yep.
But yeah, and then I don't know how John was a target because I don't think we saw anything of John saying instead of him saying it's about to be a hashtag with Joshua Blindside.
Yes. We didn't even see a hashtag at the bottom of the screen. I
mean, they don't use that anymore a lot on the season, ever since, I don't know. I mean, this is the first season that they don't use it. Those,
Yeah, and Twitter is the most viral place. Don't go on there, kids. And
Yeah, if you have complaints, don't at me. Make sure you add Pineapple Boy 27.
yes. At Pineapple Boy 27, Rob Cisternino's complaint account. Don't at us, okay?
Yeah, we're just the messengers here. You don't shoot the messengers.
We're just the messengers, don't shoot us.
Yeah. Any complaints? Head to Pineapple Boy's, Twitter.
Yes, go to Pineapple Boy if you have complaints. Don't. So.
Yeah, what did you think when you saw John's name? Like, what? I was like,
Yes, I was like, OMG.
Why John? Oh my god! I'm like, John.
I had tears in my eyes because it was so phenomenally executed.
Yeah, and I was like, why wasn't Mike a target?
Well, I think Mike is a strategic asset, and he's not a challenge threat, whereas John is a challenge threat on top of being strategic.
Well, I mean, maybe because John has that, social skills, so maybe.
Yeah.
I understand. Maybe that's why John is the victim of here. I mean, Angela was supposed to be victim, but let me know what happened. So, I mean, this is something that I hope more to come. So,
yeah, I hope that's one of the craziest tribals ever, and I hope
it's like this. I mean, the season has been very good so far, and I just hope it is very good between now and the finale.
This is one of the best seasons ever. So,
and this tribal council is one of the best I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's one of the best in Survivor, best executed vote split and strategy in Survivor history. Because
you have an idol being saved by somebody that has the majority of the votes, and then he actually had like the last person with the lowest numbers just to be voted out.
Yeah, so it was crazy.
I mean, I'm just like still
I'm still shook. I'm just like, what? Like, what just happened?
Yeah, I'm just saying, my mouth is still open and gasp after that.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I still can't even believe what just happened right now. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I just can't wait to see. Yeah, I mean, at least now we're gonna get good Ponderosas. Like, you got 2 mayors of Slamtown.
Yeah, you got the mayor of Ponderosa and the mayor of Slamtown. So we're gonna get good Ponderosas.
Yeah, and by the way, did you see Elizabeth's, Ponderosa last week?
No, I gotta go back and watch it.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, she was a completely different person without her cowboy hat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She looks completely different. She looked very pretty tonight. So.
Yeah, I mean, go watch it, and then you'll see why.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, okay, so let's just get to the 3 stars of the week, I guess.
Oh my god. Okay, third star of the week. Third star of the week would be Davey.
Okay.
For the diversion.
And for this idol play, I guess. I thought that's why.
And for the idol play.
Alrighty. So I guess my third. I hate to do this again, but I'm gonna have to give it to Alec.
Okay, Alec's good.
Yeah, if Alec hadn't told Nick about what was the actual plan is, then this crazy travel would never happen, and Christian would have been gone.
So good job for Alec. We'll see how that works out long term, but
yeah, and if Alec hadn't told Nick, and then who knows, like part of that I don't know, maybe that alliance could have been gone, or that alliance could have been ripped. So yeah, okay. So let me get to my second star. I'm sorry. So like second star, I'm gonna give it maybe to, I guess, Christian.
Yeah. I'll go with Nick for telling Christian, and then both remaining calm, and then both, working it out, and Nick going to Davey and asking him to use the advantage. So I'll go with Nick.
Yeah, and Davey didn't tell anybody his idol, which is the best thing because
Davey didn't tell anybody about his idol.
Yeah, I mean that's what the idol should be about. It's said hidden immunity idol, so
Yeah.
it should be hidden from anybody else. So I mean, yeah, I don't know why people start telling in recent seasons, but not telling about the idol is the best thing.
Yeah, not keep the idol a secret even from your alliance, and if you use it to benefit them, they'll understand. So
all right. Yeah, so who's your number one?
My number one is the alliance of Christian, Nick, and Davey for that flawless execution.
I hear ya. So I'm a little bit lost here because there's nobody else. I mean, I want to give the number one to Angelina or Dan, but I don't because Dan looks like a fool already, especially coming next week, and Angelina is just, it's just decoy. So maybe, I don't know why, I'll just say Carl.
Okay. Yeah, that.
I mean, I guess Carl, for some reason, found, helping find that steal a boat and telling about his, nullifier to David.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, I really want to get stars to these people, but this episode was like, oh my god, like I don't know what to say.
This episode was one of the best in Survivor history. So
yeah, but there is Survivor historians.
Yeah, you better get on this one, Survivor historians. Okay. So is there anything else you want to talk about or no?
No, I'm gonna try to keep my mouth shut now because I need to, fix it after that crazy episode.
Yes. And so my quote of the show was like Angelina said, now y'all have to go back to camp and live together, complete with the Southern y'all. And so anything with y'all and it gets the quote of the show. So,
okay. I thought it was going to be pros, I thought it was going to be pros with his, Culpep or something. But I don't know. I was thinking him, showing them the pizza slice, like,
yeah,
go have a little slice of yourself, like, a bite. That was also awkward, though.
Yeah, that was awkward. Yeah, but that's my quote of the show. Like Angelina said, now y'all have to go back and live together. So
yeah, so hopefully we don't have to hate each other if we ever had to live with each other.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't hate you, John. Are you kidding me?
Alrighty.
All right. So I guess that'll do it for this episode of Real Talk. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Devin Readers. Follow John on Twitter and Instagram at John Rules. And we will see you next week. Bye, guys.